No, I doubt that, but I am one of the sweeter. I bet your wife is the sweetest woman you know.
Yeah. She's not called the Dragon Lady for nothing. Ooh. Okay. There you go.
Man is not complete until he's married. Then he's finished.
That's right. Woo.
Yay.
I will warn you, there's a low chance that I might lose power again because we've been having thunderstorms every night for like the last week, and we're having
Wow.
one now. I lost power during Drake's stream on Friday. It usually doesn't happen. I'm just throwing the possibility out there. If I suddenly disappear, usually the power
You had
comes back
enough.
on right away when it does. Friday it was out for 45 minutes. Let's hope that doesn't happen tonight.
Gotcha.
But I have to put the warning out there because I can hear the thunder.
Do you have a battery backup surge protector thing?
I do, but when the power goes out, it shuts my internet down and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so no, I do have a protection on my computer. I lost one to that once actually, a power surge, and never again.
All right, see if I can be heard at this point. Yay, I can be heard. For better or for worse, I can now be heard.
Always for the better.
As I was saying before, we have sounds now. So not only can the stream activate sounds over Twitch, but the players can also activate sounds through the chat. One of the players has their main gun already set as a chat trigger, and I will be working on that in the near future, trying to get more. Hopefully, I'll have a couple of them done tonight as we look and see what they do. This is not D&D, sadly. D&D, they have most of the chat triggers already set, but dude who does that doesn't play Starfinder, so he's missing out. So there you go. See, it works. Alrighty, so
sounded like a one cheek sneak off of a vinyl seat there.
There you go. All right.
You are not well, sir.
All right. So last week, Roberta, you want to fill us in on what happened last week, or you can just read the end of the last paragraph of the message of the day if you want. Whatever.
All right. What's the message of the day?
How it is. Again.
All I know is we defeated what was in the other room, which was beyond the cave-in. I am in the right one, right? Cave-in?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And we came back to the room that we passed, that we heard music from, to check out that room, ran across an amazing looking mechanic, one of the Brass Dragons members, who's rather menacing looking. So we're in here talking to this fellow and drooling over cards. Isn't he cute?
He's a cutie pie.
All
And that's
right.
where we live.
So, yes, she has music blasting as she was working on these cars. When you came in, there are two different vehicles in here. You are absolutely correct. One is similar in size and shape to like a police cruiser,
Okay.
and the other one is a more fancy, um, sportier vehicle over in the alcove,
Living
the red one. Um, and there's a bunch of cushions and things over to the east. And you see that there's large tunnel, another one similar to some of the other ones you've seen before, leading directly south. And this music is just thumping doof, 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 as you guys opened the door and were just blasted by the sound. And then as you came in, you didn't see anything at first, and you stepped in, and then you saw her working, and then you saw this um, a mechanic's drone sort of working on the other car. It notices you. She looks up and started coming towards you. Loki stepped toward her, trying to motion to her and saying that they wanted to talk, and she just shot you. So it is clear that she has no intention of wanting to talk, and the music is still blaring. Luckily, I'm not going to play loud music, although I can now if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to, and keep it going throughout the stream, which would be realistic. Just saying. Um, but you do have a minus to your perception checks to hear anything inside the garage, including your communicators. You can still talk, but like I said, it's just the music is just overwhelming. All right,
I can
and
play something if you like.
you can zoom in on the drone. It's something I use from a different campaign, recycling
Hey,
the token,
hey.
because we are eco-friendly here in the Svenzone. And so it was time. They have taken their actions during their closest thing to a surprise round that they had, and it is now time for initiative.
Bum, 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 bum.
So, any questions from Jingo or anybody else as we get rolling?
Can Orndor do a roll for if he is familiar with the music?
That would be culture check.
Okay.
All right, so you know that the style is techno found sound.
Okay.
But you're not familiar with this particular song.
Okay.
There it is. But with the 14, um, so you guys have actually heard two songs. There you go. Since you've been in here, because you passed by here first time, and you heard the bass and the music as you passed by the door, and then you left and came back, and now it's obviously a different song. You did recognize the earlier group as Mutilatrix. All right, and so with that, we're going to start with Twitch. Top of the round. She has shot at Loki.
Okay. I'm going to move one this way so I'm not trying to shoot past Loki. Boom. Oh. That is okay. Don't. Oh.
That was weird. Okay. The stop button wasn't working. All right, so that minor
Playing with the
annoyance,
same toy, I've
just
had some delays.
pretend that's continuing on and on and on.
Okay.
All right, so you blast her with your rifle.
I do. She feels the sting.
And that
Yes, 20
brings us
feet.
to you, Doc. Are you going to have Beaker be involved this time?
I am. In
Okay.
fact, this is going to be all about him, but I have a couple of questions about the room first. One, what do the walls look like? Are they smooth?
Everywhere except for where the tunnel is.
And what is that against the wall there?
Those are racks for tools and such.
Okay. Beaker gets a move action of his own.
Yeah, he always gets to move, and then you can give him either a standard or a move. If you give up your standard or move.
I'm going to instruct him. My other question is, do we see the source of the music?
Yes, it's the droid, the drone.
Oh, it's the drone. Okay.
Okay, that changes things slightly. I'm going to have Beaker move over close to the drone. And if it's something easy like a volume knob or something that can be unplugged, he's going to turn the music off.
All right,
If it's something easy that he can do.
correct. Unlike a familiar, Beaker has his own intelligence, and you can communicate with him, but you can't see through his eyes and things like that. So it's going to require him to know. So I'm going to say for him, it's going to be a pretty low check. Let me shift some windows here.
If he can figure it out, go turn it
Wink.
off.
Holy shitballs.
Click. This is this. All right, so he's going to roll. So he's not sure this thing is moving. Not only is it moving around and stuff, but it's every mechanic's personal drone is set up their own way. So he's not sure. Looking at this thing, sort of tilting his head and trying to figure out. At this point, can't really tell where it's coming from. It's also painful to him because he has sensitive ears and does not like being this close to it.
Ah.
All right. Well, he's going to go up and bite something on it and see if he can break something. I will use my standard action to give him a standard action to bite the drum.
All right. And is he tiny or small?
He is tiny, actually.
So he's
Whoa.
actually in the square with him. And that is a miss as he kink.
He's just chittering, and well, that ends our turn because I had to give up my action for him to do that.
Alrighty, and Loki.
Okay, so I'm gonna back. I'm gonna move back behind the car, and I'm gonna shoot at him with my pistol.
Just move him 5 feet.
Oh,
Alright, we cannot hear you if you're talking. Go ahead and
not
take a
letting me
shot.
target him.
There you go. Oof. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a percentile. There it is. No problem. Just a miss. Alright, go ahead and pass the turn. And it is now Iggy's turn.
Iggy. Iggy.
Beaker will meep at him.
Nice. Sadly, he cannot hear it over the sound of the music, but it's actually going to delay its action and go after the owner. So that means Orindor, you are up.
Yay. Okay, he's going to cast, he's going to move and cast, I guess. If I don't move, can I do 2 actions?
No.
Okay.
Now some of the spells differ depending on if you use a full action, like Magic Missile gives you 3 missiles instead of 2. But it says
Right.
so within the spell.
Okay. Okay. So, quick question. When I am fiddling around with my screen and I move my character, I move a pointer or whatever, and I move my character around, does that show up on your screen as well?
Yes, I had to approve your move every time.
So I can't just like randomly like experiment with different things like that. I just did. I just did. How do I do that again?
Okay.
Undo. Right. So,
Right. It does not. Correct.
okay.
I mean, you can, but I mean, you see everybody sees it when you do that.
Okay. All right. No, I made a mistake last time. Okay.
Now,
I'm going to
if you go
ahead.
there, you're basically blocking everything off because the toolboxes and the rear of the car is blocking the drone, and the car itself is blocking the big guy. She is behind the car.
Right. Right.
So if
It's
you're
okay.
do this, okay,
I'm casting Microbot Assault,
okay,
which means it doesn't matter. It has to be doesn't have to be. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to drop it in the thing. Drop it in the thing. See if that works. Did it work? It must have worked.
it did, yes.
Okay. Here we go. Cast.
All right, and I believe it's a 10-foot square.
Yes.
10-foot square. All right. So, what intersection did you want the 10-foot square to be on?
It's going to be. Let's see. It's going to be right on the oil slick in between the two
Okay.
enemies. And that's it.
All right. So,
I
did you
should,
want it to attack and to be on the woman or the robot? Do you want one like where it
I want.
is? Does that work
No,
where it is?
no, it needs to be one square diagonally where it is, I guess.
Okay.
Down and down. Okay, so it has to go at the intersection of the squares. Is that the idea?
Correct. It's a 10-foot square.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. It's going to start off attacking Iggy in the attempt to neutralize it, and then it's going to move on to Ranga. Run. How do you pronounce that? I should really read what my spell does. Do you want to explain what it does? Are you very familiar with this?
You have cast it before, yes.
Yes, I know that. I'm just asking if
There it
you are
is.
very familiar with it. It has a 35-foot range, 10-foot microbus, 10-foot square.
So it harasses people. Each on your turn, you can grant harrying fire against the foes in its space, and the cloud grants covering fire to anyone attacked by the people in a space. So
This is on
basically,
the
you have a bonus to hit
next
it.
turn.
That's on you.
The next. This is the next turn or this turn?
It's doing it right now.
Okay.
So that means when they attack ranged against anybody, they get a. I mean, if they attack anybody from within it, they have a minus to hit, and anybody hitting them has a bonus to hit.
Okay.
And now that they're cast, you have no control over it.
Right.
And it can split into different targets, which it might do next round. We will see.
Cool.
I mean,
Nice.
okay. All right. So that is done. So now she's going to go, and she's going to move up. Seeing a similar segmented friend.
Ooh, there's a romance happening.
She's carrying a battle staff. She has a
Special.
pistol on her hip. So basically, you see that she's in Twitch. You would recognize this as a mechanic. Her multi-tool. So she has this. You see her arm in the picture. Her arms and stuff are made of various nanites and things that can change shape as she needs it. So she just changes shape when she's working on her cars and such. And it's the same thing, and it changes into the shape of a battle staff. So it's part of her as well as being a tool. Um, and she's now trying to smack you in the face with it.
Ooh,
Okay.
special. Yay.
And that is a miss. And then she's going to smack you with her tail. That is also a miss. All right. So now Iggy's going. All right, so Beaker will get a op attack as Iggy leaves. So put a +2 or click the FF. And let's see, he is not, let's see, Beaker. Let me click. I don't know if this will work. I don't remember if it does. Oh, hold on a second. Come on, click.
Come on.
Nice. Welcome, Atomic.
Atomic.
So Beaker has him targeted, so you can see if it will work if you roll. He says even on everybody.
I just did. I don't know what happened to my attack roll. Give it a moment. There we go.
At Iggy, it worked. Excellent.
Are we
And that's a
using
critical.
critical hits? Percentile
yeah.
die?
No, there's no critical. There's just fumbles.
Okay.
I don't have a deck for
Well, give
criticals.
you deck.
You say that until it happens to you. All right, go ahead and roll again, because I'm not sure why you didn't do the critical.
I think I inadvertently rolled in between there somehow. Roll an extra d4. Do 3 more points of damage. It doesn't double the damage bonus, does it?
It does in Starfinder.
It does?
So just roll
Okay.
damage normal. That didn't apply to him anyway.
Okay.
So very nice. All right. So as it starts to skitter away, Beaker lashes out, grabs some wires free, and this thing is going to skitter over, and then it's going to attempt to go here. So both Twitch and Loki. Now, Loki, you're holding a pistol, so you can do. Let's see. I don't know if you have an unarmed. You should have claws, don't you? Let's see. No, you don't. So if you want to, you can use. Actually, you have a battle glove. Yeah, so you could punch him with a battle glove if you wanted, Loki. Twitch, you have enough hands to where it doesn't matter. You can be holding a melee weapon if you want to use your op attack.
Okay. I do.
Me too.
And this thing,
Do I have to target it though?
or drag it over to it. Yeah, either on the.
There we go.
combat tracker
Bum,
or
bum, bum, bum.
I think 26 is enough to where it is able to squeeze in between you two.
Ooh, ah.
All right, so it is now flanking with its owner. Now that it finally got over there, it's been beaten and battered. It is now going to slash out. It has the equivalent of a sword, big blade on the edge of one of its hands, and it's going to go for Twitch. Minimum damage.
Yeah, it's that hard exterior I got.
All right, top of the next round. Runga gets to go. Now that they've got Twitch in between them, she's going to lash out with the battle staff again. See if I'm missing anything. Nope, I was right. She doesn't have anything else. All right, she's just a mechanic. Hits. Does a little bit of damage. Lashes out with the tail. Ooh, that is also just enough to hit. And normally it would wrap around you and grab you, but you are big boys and she cannot grab you. All right, so that is it for her. A big slash with the staff sort of knocks you back a little bit, rocks you back a little, and the tail comes around and hits her. It is your turn now. Gonna let her get away with that?
No, I'm not. I have that axe still in my hand. I have an axe to grind.
Nice.
I gotta ask you something.
Take that, yo.
Nice. All right, so that slams into her. And go ahead and click next when you're done.
Okay.
You guys are trading blows back and forth. Loki.
I am. I don't. Guess I'll just shoot at her again.
All right. If you do, you will provoke an opportunity attack from the robot if it chooses the drone, if it chooses to take it.
Oh shit! I'll shoot. No, no, no. Which one of my melee weapons does more damage? The club. Fuck. I think the club does more damage. So I'm gonna pull out the club and I'm gonna attack the drone.
Okay.
Good call. I'm all for that.
Can get something higher than a damn 3.
There you go. That's a hit. All right, so you smack into the drone. Tink. Did you want to do a 5-foot step, or are you done?
That won't give the thing an opportunity attack, will it?
5-foot step does not. No.
Yeah, I'll. Like, there.
All right. So you sidle on back after smacking it. Go ahead and click next if you're done. All right, so this thing looks like it has seen better days. Poor Iggy, minding his own business, working on cars.
Did not attack first. Okay.
And he lashes out. Ooh, and a 17 on the dice is going to be enough to hit. All right, Orndor. So as your turn starts, this thing, give me a moment here. 1, 2, 3. Click, click,
Level 1. Okay.
click, 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 click. This thing comes moving over to her.
And what is that thing?
Orndor, what is that thing
What thing?
that is moving toward her? The spell
Oh,
you
it's one
cast?
of his.
I'm sorry. It's the nano thingies.
Oh, okay, yeah, nasty stuff.
It's a microbot assault. Yeah, it's pretty nasty. It's good stuff.
All right, so it basically splits into two, and the thing starts going over. So again, when they hit somebody, they have a -2. If you try to hit them, you have a +2. All right, so now it's your turn, Orndor.
Okay. Do I have a straight shot at Iggy, or do I
You
need to
do.
move up more? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that with my Dysporian rifle. Dysporian rifle. Here we go. So I get a +2, which is just one of these buttons here.
FF.
Okay, cool. Come on, get it. Here we go. Lay it on me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woohoo! All right. Is there any bonuses to hitting or just straight up?
Not to damage, no.
Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, yeah. Gee, that's awesome. That's what I'm talking about right there.
All right. And with some more sparks, this thing quivers a bit and drops. Give me a percentile.
Okay. Oops, no, that did not work. Hold on. God damn it. Oops, there it did. Okay. Come on. There we go. And what is the meaning of that?
All right, and with a 78, it drops. But the music does not, as the music continues to emanate from this drone.
Really? Okay.
And you can tell, even without a sense motive check, that she is not happy. Doc.
Okay, this is real simple. I'm gonna walk over here. How big is this drone?
It's a good 3.5, 4 feet wide. By
Is it too
almost.
heavy for me to move it? Because otherwise, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna throw it in the hallway and shut the door.
Ooh. Sneaky.
Yeah, I would say you would be able to do that. Main thing is more gangly and has lots of different pieces and things to it.
Then I'll grab it and drag it out into the hallway with me if I have to.
Yeah, so if you're gonna do
Just
that,
to get it out of
I won't
here.
even have you roll.
Yeah, I
So
just
yep,
want to
you can
drag it
grab
out
and
into the
drag.
hallway.
Okay.
That way I can come back in next round and shut the damn door.
There you go. Love it.
Doc
Don't
is not
like
down.
Doc
not a
doesn't like
fan of the
techno music. No.
techno funk sound or whatever it's called.
Doc
Alright.
likes his neoclassical.
Ooh.
And Beaker isn't going to do anything this round.
All right.
Search the benches for snacks.
Give me a percentile. Sadly, there is no snacks over here on these racks or over here on these benches. All right, and let me clear the targets. There you go. All right, top of round 3. It's back to you. Your momentum has allowed you to keep going.
I step over the drone, come in, and shutting the door is a swift action, right?
These are doors will open and shut on their own.
All right, I'm going to come back in, shut the door. Hopefully that'll mute the music somewhat. And I'm going to look over towards, what's her name?
How much is Bluetooth?
His name, its name. And say, we tried to do this the nice way. Can you approve my move? I can't see my target. There we go.
Still have a hard time
Going.
seeing your target, but you can check it out, and you get a Twitch cancels out the bonus you get for the nanites, so it's just a straight shot if you're shooting them.
Okay, I will do that. I'm going to load up a basic inhibitor, -2 armor class.
Ducking.
And I'm going to miss with it. And that will conclude my turn.
Mm. Bum, 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 bum.
All right, Twitch.
Oh, I'm still gonna hatch away. Oh, and I miss on the slice and dice.
Let's see something. Click. Okay, why does one say? Okay, yeah, so that is a hit because you forgot
Nice.
these nanites give you a +2.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Da, 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 da.
Boom. There we go. Little bit of damage. Chipping away at her. Chipping away.
All
Chipping
right,
away.
and Loki.
I'm just gonna shoot at her again.
All right, you get a +2. A second one tonight, man. All right, give me a percentile.
Wow.
Gotta get that pistol fixed.
Yeah, you should have me take a look at that thing for you.
That's right. It's the naughty number, but it's not a fumble. All right, Orndor.
Okay, hold on a second.
Orndor's covered in the stream. There we go.
Give me a minute. My computer's being
So the
persnickety.
sound is still audible, but nowhere near as loud as it was, especially being only 10 feet away from the drone.
Okay, I'm going to use the same Disporian rifle. I should have a clear shot on Oronga. Correct?
You're shooting at her and you're using, what was the question?
I have a clear shot, right? I don't have to do any menaces or nothing.
Correct, because Loki and Twitch would have given you -2, but the nanobites give you +2, so it's a straight shot.
Okay, so undo the thing. Okay, fine. Oh,
Nice.
That was a loud one.
so no critical damage on this particular weapon. No. Okay, got it.
That's weird. Again, I don't know why. Oh, there's no critical effect, but there's still sort of. Where's your bonus? So something's wrong. Let's see. Orndor.
Yeah, it came up as an untyped damage.
Yeah, something's wrong. Let me look at his actions. All right, so you were
It's actually
using
a fire.
the Diasporian rifle.
Yes. Oh, I have to
Diasporian
scope
rifle.
too.
It says 1d8 plus F. It should have been. And you should have. All right, so it's a sniper, so that's why you don't have any bonuses. So that part is correct. Weapon focus, small arms. Yep. Okay, so go ahead and just roll the damage again.
Okay. No, maybe I come on. Not too bad. Not too bad.
There we go. That time it
Slightly
worked.
resistant.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. There might be something wrong when he rolls a critical. Anyway,
Okay. What happened? Holy shit balls.
all right, so it is now her turn. See all these things flying around her, and she's sort of waving her hands as these things are annoying the crap out of her. And she's going to attack. So she has a -2. She lashes out at Twitch. Oof. Gets it may not be a critical. Well, that's probably why. I forget that criticals are not necessarily criticals in Starfinder. Let me just see if that's what's going on. So 16, that's why. So versus EAC, yeah. So 26 would have actually. So let me explain. So when you roll a 20-sider, when you roll a 20 to hit in Starfinder, you do hit. Period. You always hit, no matter what unless it's actually out of the physical range. If it's within the range, you will hit.
Okay.
The critical hit only happens if it's 10 plus their armor class. Same thing against you guys. If somebody attacks you, and it's
Is that new? I didn't know that.
yep. So that's why in both your cases, let me see. Orndor needed a 26 to make it a crit, and
Okay. I don't have that kind of bonus.
well, you only missed it by 1, but because because you had 25, so that's why it was really close.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Yep.
double checking to see. Bite. He got a 25 also, versus and KAC would have been a 27 for when the Beaker attacked. He got a 25 and he needed a 27 to make it a critical. So that's why. All right. So I'm gonna leave it the way it is. It's fine. I'll know going forward. But like that was my question for Twitch is what is his? Let me look defenses quick. Yeah, his EAC and KAC is 13 and 14. All right, so that is a critical hit, sadly. All right. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about. All right, so boom. So she hits you so hard with this thing that you are knocked back a little bit and twisted a little bit to where you are as prone as you can, as a Twitch can be.
Oh, that's fine.
You're more stunned a little bit more than anything else. Where is it? Here it is. And then she's going to still having these things flap around her, slash at you with her tail. All right, so the knockdown was the only critical effect, so you don't have anything ongoing. And that is the end of the round. Loki, you're up. Let me put skip turn on her.
Twitch is almost dead, y'all.
Turn.
I'm working
Yes.
on it.
Oh yeah, I'm 2 hit points away from being dead.
There we go.
Okay.
My turn. Still shooting at her with the pistol. Okay. Wasn't a 1.
That's right. Had enough of those for tonight. You don't need any more. All right, and Doc, Loki, you gonna move or anything else?
Yeah.
All right, you're up, Doc. You see a little flashing light on your readout, your med lab, micro lab.
He's
Let's
all attuned to everybody, right?
get her a
Yes.
field dressing.
Okay. Is a field dressing a meta patch or that's
No, it is a special ability I have. I can do it. Let's see, and then because I can only do it once, but that should help a little bit
okay?
as I heal her back 9 points.
Very nice.
I'll have more next round. I have healing serums. That's all I can do now.
Okay.
All right, and Beaker gonna do anything?
No, I had to use my action this round. He's
All
just
right.
going to stay over there and continue to look for crumbs.
All right, so she is going to. She's still looking pretty solid, and she's gonna lash out at Twitch.
Oh dear God.
Wow,
Well,
that just undid my effort.
you know, right? Okay.
Everybody's getting the discount, right? To hit.
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Twitch looks big and tough, but he's a mechanic. He's not really made to as he's not a grunt soldier type. So his AAC and KAC right now are not as
Trooper. He's a
tough
trooper.
as you would want. All right, so she smacks him once, and then these things get in her eyes, and she's batting him away and trying to get rid of him. She totally misses with her tail. Orndor.
The same thing. He said, I'm canceling out because of the
Yep, you
people
have
being.
two people
Okay,
between
fine.
you. Yeah.
All right, fine. Get that way. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, well, each thing is just probably got 1 damage on that one. Sorry, guys.
All right, so you got a little bit of plink as you shoot at her with your Diasporan rifle.
Can I move? Can I move now or no?
Yes, you move.
Okay. So I want to go over near where Beaker is. So can I go like that, and then there, and then there, there?
Do I still get a +2 for the nanites that are still flying around?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You will be there. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
I'm going to use my move action to stand up and then hatch at her again.
Okay. Let me take. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I did a minus.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Did you say bucking as in B?
No, I did not say B.
Okay.
She said ducking, like autocorrect. Ducking.
Ducking, quack, quack.
I don't think anybody in the history of cell phones has ever intended to type ducking.
Well, unless you're construction, right?
Duck.
Checking.
All right, give me a percentile, please.
Good God Almighty.
Please. Thank you.
Oh, and so sadly, you cannot heal yourself, but you can heal some other people if you want. Loki is down. Orndor is down.
Down how?
They're hurt.
Oh,
They have
wounded. Okay.
wounds.
Okay, got it.
I was gonna say if people in Twitch watching wanted to help, Twitch can. So Svengel, if you wanted to go
Because
to
she tagged Twitch, it won't let me tag him, because it's been too soon. I tried to give him a healing, and it
at 3 minutes.
yeah, it timed me out. It won't let me do it. So, if you want to apply hers to somebody else, I'll.
Did you want to do it to Orndor or Loki? Or you
Let's
can
do
do
it
it
to
to Iggy.
Let's do it to Loki.
Who's down the most?
Iggy.
Yeah, Loki's a bit more.
Iggy's down and out, so you can
Oh,
help
wait a
him.
minute.
It tells me that reward's out of stock. It won't let me buy it.
It'll come back here in a little bit.
Hey, listen to which one of them is down the most?
Loki is.
So you can see in the combat tracker
Give it to
that
Loki.
Loki has 9 and Orndor has 6.
Yep.
Give it to Loki.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and
Okay.
Svengel, go ahead and give me Roberta. Give me a 1d8 plus 5. Okay, that's killing me. Nice. 6. So almost full. right, and that's okay. So stood up. You take. All right. Are you going to take 5-foot step or anything? Actually, no. I'm sorry. You stood up, so you're good. All right. Top of the next round, Loki.
Choo-choo time. Up to the wrong spot. Sorry.
All right. So let's see. Did you? Doesn't look like you did the +2s. Let's see if it'll work. That is a hit.
Oh, I good.
That was enough
Nice.
because of the nanites.
That's right.
I
Yeah,
think,
nice.
I think has made you guys hit probably 3 or 4 times now. It's nice. All right. All right. And so, do anything else, Loki?
Yep, I'm good. I'm good.
Bragging, bragging, bragging.
All right. Don't forget, you guys do have, if you ever want to, you have the option of fighting defensively. Basically, you take a minus to hit, but they have a minus to hit you. She's going to. No, she's going to. Doc took her robot. So give me a percentile. Let me see. Nope, she's going to keep going after Twitch. Toots on the dice is a miss. Lashes out with the tail. 4 on the dice is also a miss. All right. Doc, your go.
All right. I will load up my one and only Serum of Healing Mark 1 and shoot Twitch in the back with it.
Go ahead and roll an attack for your kneeler just so we hear the sound.
Okay. I do not hear the sound.
I didn't hear a sound either.
All right, so you get
It doesn't
healed
like
6 though.
Mhm.
and Beaker's gonna move over here and climb up on top of this.
Okay.
And that's all he can do. I can't pass his turn.
All right. Twitch, back to you. You feel a little thud in the back, and then you feel a little bit stronger. You feel a little bit of movement coming back.
All right. Still hacking away. And not doing shit. Okay.
We still love you.
I am going to take a 5-foot guarded step at this point.
Okay.
Holy shipples. Okay, come on, man. How do we get this stupid? There we go.
All right. So you move back and away. or indoor. The swarm is still there around her.
Move to here so I don't get no disadvantage. And I'm had enough of my dysphoria, so I'm going to pull out my laser pistol. So I get a
Okay,
plus.
give me. Hold on a second. Let me see. I'm gonna say. Do you want engineering or culture, which is better for you, or life science?
Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Come on. What was the 2 again? Life science, nope. Well, it has the red +2. What was the other one?
Culture or engineering?
Engineering. Engineering. I'm going engineering.
Okay. Technomancer, that makes sense. All right, so you know that laser is not going to work against this heat creature.
Okay, so I'm going to stick with what I was doing. Spraying the right foot. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Partially resistant, so
Is she completely resisting that?
it just says partially. Oh, just wait a minute. It says resisted. Are there various percentages of resistance?
There are,
Oh,
but in this case, let's see,
it's usually half.
you are doing fire. Yes, so she is immune to fire.
So it's completely resisted
Oh, it's an
completely?
immunity.
Mhm.
Okay, I can't do anything. If she was
Okay.
resistant to fire, I could reduce it, but I can't undo an immunity.
Okay.
Well, son of a bitch.
It's all right. We got this. One guy's gone for
So
good now.
I didn't realize that I didn't connect in my head, but you would have noticed that before. Like that, I had you roll for the laser, so you would know that your Diasporan is doing fire damage. So if you want to shoot something else, you can, or do a spell, or whatever you want to do.
I would like to shoot something else if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna use my
That'd
semi-auto.
be the same for me.
So I just roll it normal.
I wish I'd have known that sooner.
I'm just rolling it.
+2. Hit FF.
Yep, did that. Oh, that's why I say that one.
All right, so your bullet fired. Give me a percentile. And let's see what happens.
Are we doing the 1,000 deaths thing?
Atomic's saying good night. Good night, guys.
Tommy,
Okay.
later, man, later. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Ah, that is enough. Do you need the chart?
Maybe not. Let me see. Range critical failures.
Correct.
Okay.
Nice. So open it and then click roll.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Weapon overpowers, causing double damage, but the recoil throws you off your aim. Second attack roll. Make a second attack roll at a random target, allies, enemies, and yourself included. Critical or natural one. This second roll is ignored.
All right. So first of all,
Roll.
hold
Okay.
down Shift. Press the press and hold Shift, and then
Okay.
roll damage.
The same damage normally.
Yes.
Okay.
So that counts it like a crit.
Jesus.
And then, yeah, so this actually did damage this time. And then, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So /DIE 1d5. Oh, no, there's Beaker too. So starting with you is 1, Beaker is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and roll a 6-sider.
Okay. Try it. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm a 1.
All right, so go ahead and roll an attack against yourself.
Good. Partially resistant.
Okay, that was
Oops,
damage. You got to roll to see if you hit first.
Oh, and I'm not targeting myself either. So hold on. Do I target myself? Just press it.
Same
James?
thing. Same thing like you normally do. Yep.
Did that work? Okay.
It
Here we
did.
go. I'm doing attack first.
Yes. So that's a miss. So
You're
I'll go
missing
ahead and
four.
heal you for the damage you did. Click.
Thank you. Thank you.
Blink. All right. It's not too shabby. I ended up doing double damage anyway. So for
Nice.
an accidental misfire.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Top of round 6. Doc.
All right. She is a pain in the ass.
So go ahead and
Let
try your healing serum again in the Twitch. I mean, yeah, in chat. And if it's still on cooldown, I don't remember how long I have it set for. Um, I'll go ahead and just let you do it if it doesn't work.
no, it says out of stock.
All right, so go ahead and Doc, go ahead and give me a 1d8 plus 5. I may not have that set up right. I thought I allowed for 3 and then a cooldown of 20 minutes or half an hour or something. But nice. All right, so Twitch, you thanks to the Ship of Fools in chat, you get 12 back.
Nice.
All right,
All right,
Doc, here we
let's
go.
try this one more time. I am preparing an armor class penalty basic inhibitor against her.
Okay. Did you
Can't
do your
seem to get
plus
a hit.
2?
No, that would have made it a 12. Would that hit?
Yeah,
I
still
don't think
miss.
it would
Nope.
have. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Orndor. So you have a smoking gun in front of you that you're holding.
So it was a 5. I'm running out of bullets though.
It is a move action to reload.
Okay, good. I'll do that. I'll do that now that I haven't moved.
Okay. And did you want? Oh,
What did I want?
there you go. No, I was asking Doc. Did you want Beaker to do anything?
No.
Okay.
Next round, he's coming back in. I've got something for him.
Ooh. Let's see, Margaret.
Twitch. Feeling much
All
better
right.
thanks to Ship of Fools in chat.
That's right.
Now that I've been paying attention, I'm switching weapons.
Pistol. Tactical.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even do my plus 2 either. Alrighty.
Did you? Okay. Good. Is there? You said there was a GM button up at the top of the chat.
Yes.
I'm not seeing it. Damn
Yep.
it.
In the
So
very
It's a
How
very
is she
small button.
partially resisting that too?
I did not hear your question.
How is she partially resisting that damage too?
It's a secret. Why is this not moving? God damn it.
Yeah, so you should, as you hover over it, the little GM, it should say click to whisper to the GM.
I know. I think I have my chat too small, so it's not coming up. I tried moving it. I unlocked it, moved it. It's not doing it.
Or you can just hit /W space GM space and then talk.
GM slash W
/W for whisper space
slash
GM space and then type.
space. Okay.
And Twitch, it is still your turn, so go ahead and give me, let's see, identify creatures. Where'd it go? Here it is. So, outsider. Mysticism. So go ahead and give me a mysticism check. Twitch.
Yeah, because I'm trained in that. Not.
Alright, so it is average. So 10. There she is. So this is. Just checking one other thing real quick to see how much you know. Alright, so 15. Alright. So you can know one thing about her. You want to know about her immunities and resistances?
I do,
Okay.
because I would have thought that with her fire affinity that cold would have damaged her more than it did.
Could just be a tough cookie, right?
Alright, so you are correct. She's immune to fire. She has DR, which is damage resistance of 5 against magic. So if you hit her with like a magic missile, she would not take the first 5 points of damage. But she is vulnerable to cold. So let's see. It should have done. It did 3. It should have done 6. Okay. So let me see. The reason it's reading different is because it's coming as cold and piercing. So yeah, it should have done 3 more damage. Should have done double. There you go. So yes, you
Thank
are
you.
correct. It does. Cold, she is weak to cold. So legally, none of Twitch is not like Doc. When Doc does his investigation, he sends it out to everybody. The rest of you wouldn't know that, but
I might.
I don't have a cold weapon anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Excuse me.
all right, Loki, here you go.
Sorry, the hiccups here.
All right. So I guess I'm really moved right there. Uh, which, um, I'm gonna hit her with the battle glove I'm wearing.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right. It is her turn. Give me just a second here. So finish this up. Is semi. All right, Orndor, go ahead and give me just roll your attack for your pistol. As you step up, so she doesn't have to worry about who she's going to attack. So she's going to slash at Loki.
I rolled the
nicely
wrong
stepped
one
up.
first. The second one was the real.
Okay.
Just let you know.
And she hits you with her staff. She comes around with the tail. Give it the -2 again. $18 on the dice is going to be a hit. As she slams and smacks you with her tail as well. Top of the round, Orndor.
Yay. So did you answer my question or not?
All right, so it would be considered.
So I can switch to something else if we.
It looks like you have none left.
Okay, so I'll take that out. I'll take.
Because it's there, but there's 0 next to it.
Okay.
Be right back. I'm gonna go check on my kids.
Okay.
Uh-oh. He may never come back. Okay, so I guess I'm going to switch back to the. I don't know. Where am I? I can't go up there.
He's checking probably because it's been too quiet.
For whom?
For the kids. The kids have been too quiet. Nobody's interrupted. I'm like, I thought they were gone.
Okay, all right. I'm switching back to the Desporian rifle.
Okay.
Here we go. Still get the +2. Go. Come on, baby. Oh, that was so close. So close. All right. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'll move. My map is not big enough here. Come on. Okay. 5, 10, maybe 20. All right. There's 50. All right, I'm going to move right there.
Okay. All right, Loki.
I'm pressing the. Okay.
I guess I'll just chatter again. Maybe I'll roll better.
Mhm.
There you go. And in fact, you did. Dirty 20.
Nice. Are we still playing that we do if it's 19 in this game?
Yes.
We love you, Dungeon Master.
He rolled the wrong damage.
I did.
That was for your laser pistol, so she took no damage.
Oh.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Doc, you're up.
All right. I am tired of her. Let's try one more time. Maybe I'll actually hit. Trying to prepare the same biohack against her I did the last 2 times. The armor class penalty. That was
Nice.
it. And in addition to that, because and this is my new 4th level theorem, my where is it at? My inhibitor is now a hampering inhibitor.
Okay.
Any biohack inhibitor you successfully use against a foe decreases that foe's speed by 50%.
Nice. Okay.
In
Do you have an
addition to the
effect?
normal inhibitor effect, I do not have an effect for that.
Okay.
If the target has multiple movement types, all are decreased.
And that is
But
a
I will work on a that is
biohack.
a that is a biohacker theorem. I get a theorem every even level starting at level 2. That was my level
Gotcha.
4 theorem. Makes the biohacks nasty.
And what's it called?
It's called hampering inhibitor. It's under you'll see under theorem. I have 2 of them. I have field dressing and then hampering inhibitor on my class abilities.
And how long does it last?
It lasts for as long as the inhibitor lasts, 7 rounds.
What are you doing?
At least I think it does. Let me look.
What?
Yeah, all it says that if I use an inhibitor against an opponent, it also gets this
Sure
effect.
shadow.
That is
Oh,
target. Oh, okay. All right. So you now have a effect. It's under theorems.
All of a sudden, the
There you go.
muscles in her legs and arms are cramping, and she's finding it hard to move.
Very nice. All right. Beaker.
Beaker's just gonna watch. He's not gonna. I was gonna have him do a trick attack this round, but we just need to slow her down.
All right. Twitch.
Alrighty.
don't
We
let
still have nanites, correct? Yay.
go to
Alright.
bed, William.
It's been half an hour, Jingo, if you want to try again. See if it'll go through yet.
Oh, hell yeah. It's about
All
effing
right.
time.
And that one is a critical hit because it's more than 10 plus. So go and roll your damage. All right.
And
So
it's the
you
cold
have
damage, by the way.
critical effect is bleed. That's interesting. How
Nope, still not going through.
yeah, I've got to reset. I thought I had set it. I don't know. It's been so long since I messed with that. All right, I'll have to fix. Um. So yes, it did the double damage. Excellent. And
Hee hee hee.
all right, and then on her turn, Oof. Okay, so she does bleed out a little bit, but she is hanging on. She's going to do a 5-foot step. Actually, no, it's a full action. So what happens is, come on. So none of you have tried this, but it is called a withdraw. So withdrawing from melee combat is a full action. When you withdraw, you can move up to double your speed. The square you start out in is not considered threatened. So anybody who can do an opportunity attack in that square does not count. However, if in the
That's a
process
standard
of
action, though,
withdrawing,
isn't it?
it's a full action.
Okay.
Full. When you move out of a threatened square other than the one you start in, you do still get opportunity attacks. So because of the way you guys are staggered around her, she's still hosed. But so this first step doesn't provoke, but this one does. If Beaker wanted to take an
Oh
op
yes.
attack,
Oh yes. He gonna. No, he's not.
all right. And Orindor, you may use the butt of your pistol as if it were your baton
Okay.
as she moves over here. So just use your baton as if you were going to hit her with that.
Okay.
If you want, you don't
Uh,
have to.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, miss.
Okay, now
Would it have hit with the 2 plus 2 or not?
she's out of the nanites right now, so that doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. I think my nan's around.
So wouldn't she have to do an
15.
acrobatics check to make sure she doesn't slip in the oil on the floor?
No, no, that's just a cosmetic. It's not a grease spell or stuff. But same thing with you standing in the oil. You don't have to worry about that. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right.
Remember,
So
she's a
because her
half
movement is
movement.
halved, she moves double her movement. Halved, which means she just moves her normal movement, which means she is done. So she can only go 20 feet as she slithers away. And that is it for her. Can she survive another round? As
No.
Loki, it is your turn.
Oh, I'm going to try to cast Daze on her.
Nice, good call.
So I just push the blue button, right?
Before he goes,
Yes.
may I interrupt?
Go ahead.
Before he goes, may I interrupt? Okay. It's saying that the microbots follow an enemy around
Yep, and they will follow her.
each round.
Yep.
To follow her on the next round.
On your turn. Yep.
Okay.
That's what they've been doing. They've been moving around, separated, and then came back together. And
Okay.
yep.
Sweet.
Good call. But she did save against that. That looks really low, though. Is that correct? Let's see. Your intelligence is 2. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Good call, but she makes her save. Doc. She's behind the car, but that would just be cover.
I will use my move action to give Beaker a move action. Beaker's going to move at her.
Okay, so
and
Doc
take a trick attack, which is a combat maneuver, which is -4 by your rules and not the -8.
correct. Yep.
Also, Squawk's tricks, he can use his acrobatics bonus instead of his attack bonus when making Squawk trick attacks. He's going for the trip maneuver.
Well, in her particular case,
She can't be tripped.
Go ahead and give me the roll, and then let's go from there. Let's see how well he does.
It would be a
Let's see.
+3, a +5 will bring it up to, and then a -4 for the combat maneuver is going to be a cumulative +1.
Okay. All right, 25. Let's see. She has.
Trip. I knock the target prone if it is on the ground.
Yeah, but that would be instead of the damage, though. Everything else is
Okay.
correct.
Then no damage.
Unless I am mistaken. Combat maneuvers do not do damage. All right, so what I'm going to say in this particular case, what is his intelligence?
Beaker's intelligence is 12.
Okay, so I'm going to say, I'm just looking for next time. She probably can't be tripped because she is, if you remember her picture, she's like a naga, has a long
Oh, she
tail,
has a tail.
things.
Okay.
But what he does is he
Like a snake.
grabs a little nail gun sitting there, runs over and tink to try to slow her down, because that's what you basically communicate to him of what you want him to do.
Yeah, slow her down. Don't let her get away.
And since
How's
she
that
only
go again?
had 1 hit point, that was enough to go ahead and slow her down, pin her tail to the floor, and normally she would just be able to rip the nail right out and keep going. But she only had 1 hit point left, so that was enough
And she
to
had a
bring her
bleed
down.
effect going, didn't she?
She did. Yep. So on her turn, she would have been down anyway. So in both cases, she just sort of and she rears back and up as she gets blasted with this little nail gun into the floor. Tink. And then the blood spews and she drops. And with that, we
How's
are
that go
out of
again?
combat.
Does that sound go again?
The
Very nice. Lovely.
all right. So
Gotta get that on Soundscape. Record your
initiative.
voice.
There we go. All right. Was it this group that had Robin Nix as the DM of a one shot?
I was. I don't think Jingo was. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I did do the one shot for this group.
Yeah, I know he did one. I wasn't sure who did the other one. Okay. Anyway, the reason I mentioned it because she has an official sound that she did several of them for that is her. All right. I think it's actually I think it's from Ravenloft, so I don't have a Ravenloft loaded. Anyway, she makes several different hissing sounds for cats. Oh, there it is. There's one. It just took a little while. All right.
Heard that.
All right. So with that, you're out of combat. Your little nanites sort of zip around the room for a minute and then sort of fade away into nothingness. The
Yes.
magical ether from which they came.
That's right.
All right.
still hear the music?
I would say the first thing I'm going to do is
Play it.
I'm going to give a field dressings out to everybody else who needs one.
I think everybody has a field dressing except Beaker.
Oh no, I mean the field dressing special ability that I have.
Yeah.
Right. But
He'll
if it looks
looking
at
for
them,
the
they all have applied field dressing on already.
oh from today. Okay. I didn't
Already
realize
on
we
them.
hadn't rested since before. Okay.
Yep.
Horn
Everybody
door got all
except Beaker
fixed.
has it.
Horn door got all fixed.
Orindor?
I have no
Yes,
more
you are
healing
you are not
to put on
hurt.
people. Yes.
Right. So I was hurt before, but now I'm not. I got
I
healed.
just gonna. Oh, I only have one left.
I am not damaged, guys, so I'm fine.
Okay.
Twitch really needs some help. I have
Oh,
the
yeah.
serum.
But
I have
seriously.
serum. I mean, I know Doc has a crap ton of stuff, but I have the serum and I have.
I can
You were down 28. You're now only down 12. So you're much better than you were.
give me a second.
You have
Talking
18
about
as
Twitch,
of right
right?
now. Yes, I'm talking about Twitch. Did you guys want to
Okay.
take a 10-minute rest? And
Yes.
Loki and Twitch could use their stamina. Rest, short rest.
I didn't get hit at all, man. Oh, so I don't have anything to. Never mind. Never mind. So, can I take this time to talk to somebody who might have extra bullets?
I
Can I
I
have
don't.
anybody have extra bullets?
Oh.
Let's press the gear button.
Nope, I do not.
Okay. Anybody else have
Oh,
some
wait a minute.
rounds?
No.
Rounds.
Wait a minute.
ROUNDS.
For what kind of a weapon?
Rounds. They're only bullets. That's all they are. Is it the electric
Small arms.
batteries? And
Small arms rounds.
Okay, then no, I
Get
don't
back
have
in
any.
bed.
okay. What about Loki? Loki. What happened? Is Loki there?
Scratched on your backside, like she did.
Bobby, you there?
Yes.
Okay, I can barely hear you. So you said yes to bullets?
No, I was saying yes to I'm here.
Okay. So you have bullets. Rounds.
Uh,
I think they're called rounds.
no. Nope.
I do
Oh,
not.
yes.
I
right.
have none.
However,
That's all of us.
I wish to make medicine checks to treat deadly wounds on Twitch. It's a DC 25.
Okay. Is anybody helping him? Anybody
Yes.
else trained in medicine?
Hold on. Medicine. Nope. I have a
I
plus 2.
myself am trained in medicine. Can I still help him?
Yes. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Oh, thanks.
Twitch.
Look, I only have one resolve point left.
Nice. Good. Correct.
Then we should probably take a longer rest because that's dangerous. Of course, it rolled off of that. No, I was unable to treat deadly wounds. I am sorry.
3 on the dice. Boy, that's rough.
It is.
Okay. Yeah, that music is still distracting.
Sir, you need to get your ass in bed.
So you do notice though, looking at where you've been, unless there's hidden doors
Good
and
night.
not besides the tunnels, you guys are done. There's nowhere else to look here.
I'm going to open the door, step out in the hallway, and have a look at this robot and see if I can turn the music off.
So you also have a mechanic in the group. They could probably do it really easy.
It's probably Bluetooth.
Give me
Turn the
a
Bluetooth off.
engineering check. Doc,
I can do that.
I'm going to go ahead and
Can I help
turn
him?
this off.
May I help him?
26. Yep, you're able to turn it off.
I would have helped you.
All right, so you guys. So Loki, are you gonna risk it and for the biscuit and
Why the hell not?
get rid of your fatigue, or are you gonna keep? Okay, cool.
Come here, Gertie.
Just be aware that despite the people out in the world and the Twitch dome and stuff saying you can't kill people in Starfinder, if you were to go down to 0 hit points, you would be
You're
dead
dead.
because you cannot give. You don't have any resolve points to get yourself back. But you still have to get through all your stamina and all your hit points. 28 points. I mean 48 points. So it's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. Okay. So what are you guys doing? Now you have blissful quiet within the room now.
Take it
You
this
do
is the
have
only
Squawks.
direction we have not explored.
You do have Squawks running around with a nail gun.
Sir?
There
I
are
can't help but thinking today I saw a news article about a game on Steam that is literally called Squirrel with a Gun. And it is literally that, a squirrel wandering around with a Glock.
Thanks.
so because you guys have communicators and everything else, I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Boink.
Oh, I remember that was the hallway where we were attacked by the laser turrets.
Correct. Yep, the turrets are on either end of that hallway. Yep, when you first came down.
What?
So you can
That,
see now that you're on this side of the room that there were some tracks. Looks like a vehicle came in and a vehicle left. So you presume these were towed or brought in here somehow to be worked on.
Okay.
And it looks like
How'd they get in there?
right there, right where you're standing, that big tunnel
Okay.
in front of you.
they drove in the tunnel.
I thought, okay.
Do either of these vehicles look like they are in working condition or close to it?
All right, so I need some checks.
Engineering.
Where are we?
I'll let our chief engineer do this and I will assist.
Computers check. So you can see.
It's not engineering.
So you can tell that the utility vehicle, which is the black one,
Right.
would carry 4 people, the driver and plus 3 other people. And the performance, and that one looks like it is running. You just need to hack into the biometric starter. And the performance cruiser would need some work. So dock with that. Actually, no, that was a computer check. So yeah, you were not able to hack into the starter. You would need someone else who knows a little bit more about computers.
I will go over there to the dead salamander.
Okay.
And remove one of her fingers and touch it up to the biometric sensor.
Ooh.
Good call.
Okay. Unfortunately, that does not do it. Nothing happens when you try that.
All right, I'll give it a try.
It was worth a try.
So what am I rolling?
Can I help? Can I help?
All right, so hold on. Your mechanic's trying to talk. What are you saying, Twitch?
I said warm up the finger. She's dead. It's not going to recognize it if it's cold.
She hasn't been dead that long. That's not.
Okay.
You know that would not be the issue. So Twitch,
Right.
what are you doing? Are you looking at either of the vehicles? Or are you trying to-
Yeah.
Lay down, Gert.
I'll look at the one that we can most reasonably start.
Okay, well, nobody's even looked at the red car. So go ahead and give me a
You just said that.
engineering check.
Described it.
Engineering check.
No, we looked at the utility vehicle and the performance car.
Oh, I didn't see that server. Okay.
All right,
Not-
so you know it would take about 3 days. I mean, not 3 days, 24 hours of work, 3 8-hour shifts. But you could get this red car going, the fancy performance cruiser.
Oh, nice.
And so, what else?
Do we want to get that going,
What you guys doing?
guys?
How many of us can fit in it?
In the performance cruisers, 2.
And Twitch is
Well,
a
that won't
check.
do.
big guy, so
Let me
let's just
double-check
work on
that.
the
Twitch is
we're still-
definitely a big guy.
our pretty silver car here.
Performance
Yeah, I'm
cruiser.
gonna-
Let's see. Overthruster, blah blah blah. Attack modifier, systems,
Can I get
large land and air vehicle, 10 feet by 10 feet by 4 feet. Here it is. Auto control, planetary comm unit, passengers 1. I was right. So it's a driver and 1 passenger. It's basically a sports car.
Yep.
Convertible.
Indeed.
What would I need to roll to see if I can get into the gray one?
So that's working just fine. You just need to override the biometric starter. And again, you can get help with that. It is a computer check.
I can do computers. I can help.
And you know you need more than a 17.
More than a 17. I'm rolling, and I got a 20.
Okay,
On a computer check?
20 is not going to do it.
What about with Ron's roll?
Let
He
me take a shot.
didn't wait for his roll.
Oh.
All
I
right, you
thought-
guys need to
My
said he was
you
mistake.
guys
I
need to
apologize
communicate a
for
little bit
questions.
better, guys. So I don't know who's rolling what, who's helping who. So you need to
Okay.
communicate with
I'm
me a little bit
helping
clearer to know, so I can
Yes.
know.
I will
it was my
assist
fault.
and I will re-roll because I didn't call that for.
So, but
This
who
is
is
my
actually doing the
assistant.
roll?
I'm a
Everybody
mistake.
has rolled
I
at this
was.
point.
I was doing the roll.
I'll roll again. I'm not happy with mine.
Right, and you rolled a 20, so then that was not enough. So, Doc, you are assisting.
Me?
So, Twitch, I don't think you've actually worked on the gray car yet. Did you want to try it?
Sure.
Okay. So, before Twitch
Did I?
rolls, Doc, you've helped her. Loki, you have a +9. You don't need to roll. You just need to say you're rolling. You're helping. Orindor, go ahead and give me a roll.
On computers.
Yes.
Okay, I'm help.
It's not enough, man.
Cool. So 6. So you have a total of +6 to your roll, Twitch. So go ahead and put
Oh.
+6 in the modifier, and then give us a roll.
It's computers, right?
Yes. And that is enough. It was a DC 23. So you are able to figure out it was not programmed to the mechanic, which is why her finger didn't work.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to override that shit, man.
But yeah, absolutely, and it's now
Just do it.
overridden.
Let's just do
So
it.
do you want to just turn that off to where it will start for anybody, or do you want to assign it to somebody here?
I say turn it off.
Yeah, let's turn it on.
The vote.
Okay.
We all need to be able to drive it.
All right. So you have a vehicular. So vehicles they don't require it, but they use piloting. And the way it works is if you're just driving down the street, obeying the traffic laws, everything's cool, you don't need a roll. The only time piloting comes into play is if you're going to do something weird and fancy or attack people with it or anything like that.
I have 1 rank in piloting. I have a driver's license.
There you go.
Oh,
So So that's how vehicles work. There's only 4 of you, so it'll be tight with Twitch, but you guys could all squeeze in there if you wanted to.
Which can ride on the top.
That's right. Hang on to the roof. All right. So what else are you guys doing in this room?
Let's
I
shake
shall
it down,
look
see if
around.
there's anything other valuables in it.
Okay.
Yes.
Search through the vehicles and the cabinets.
So yes, there are. So there are 3. I don't know if you guys remember the fancy special cushion that you found. The special pillow. It was like a meditation pillow that you had
Yeah.
found in the other room. There are 3
Oh,
of them.
curiosity pillow. That's called curiosity pillow.
Yes.
Okay, I have one. And I have the other one. So no
So
space bag these things.
There are 3 of them
I said.
here. You can use them to rest your head and to meditate, or you can sell them for 15 credits each. Keep them as a memento. Also, you realize you obviously have one working car, and if you can just manage to get it out somehow, you can also have a second car. And there's enough of the tools. All the tools in here are a engineering toolkit with a specialty for vehicles.
I'd be interested in that. Definitely take a look at least.
So I'll throw that also in the gear in the party sheet. So if you guys tweet, there we go. So you can see that's what that looks like. Let me go ahead and just wait for Fancy Mouse to catch up. There we go. So that is what's in the room. Did you guys, I presume you're also checking her?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to you guys. Playing with our new toys here.
I'm definitely tricking her.
All right, so she has freebooter armor, the multi-tool, and a Thunderstrike sonic pistol, and a crit stick.
Ooh.
So the multi-tool is basically something that she uses for herself. It's a customized thing that really wouldn't be useful for anybody else. But the rest of it is usable. Let me throw that in the gear as well. So you've got a battery, freebooter armor 1, and a sonic pistol. Freebooter armor is EAC bonus of 2, KAC bonus of 3, with a max dex of 4, and is considered light armor. And then,
How much was that worth? Approximately.
I don't know what it's worth. You can look in the parcel. I already closed it.
Okay.
See if
Pardon
he
me.
has. Yeah, so the drone again is also a customized thing that isn't really worth anything to
Ooh, the
besides
weapon
her.
in small arms is Thunderstrike sonic pistol.
So the freebooter armor is worth 750, but again, you guys get half price. I mean, rules as written is 10% on everything you sell, but I'm usually add your persuasion rolls to it, so you get a little bit more than that. But
Yay.
still, 750.
Okay. So should I grab some of the stuff we just talked about? Put it in the right free booster armor. Does anybody get advantages with that? It's a level 2 free booster armor, and we also have the how was it? Nothing else. Okay. Anybody? Am I just talking to myself here?
I think we
No,
should
I'm
sell the
listening.
stuff that we're not going to use.
Okay. So should I just grab it all and put it in a no space bag?
I'd like to look at one of those pistols. They're probably better than what I've got.
Oh, there's a little piezo there. Press that thing. If I can take the toolbox engineering specialty, that would be great. Unless somebody else is an engineer.
I'll
Yeah.
take one of the curiosity pillows.
Yes, that can also
Okay.
be used as a weapon. If you
Okay.
want to
Pillow?
smack somebody in the face with a pillow.
So check out what have, sonic pistol. That's all we have. Right? How did you take part of the inventory from this thing?
You just did.
No, I'm talking about the never mind, I just did it. The curiosity pillows. There was 3 there. I only need 2. How would I have done that
So
if that was
when you
still the case?
grab the piezo symbol and drop it in, it does it one at a time, unless you hold Shift, and then it will do
Oh,
all of them at once.
cool.
So
So
Doc,
If
If
did
we
you?
got
nobody
20
else
minutes
wants that
left,
armor, I will take it. It's better
yeah,
than what I'm wearing.
we got
perfect.
20 minutes left. I'm getting off.
Okay. See you next
I'll
week.
also take that sonic pistol and gonna put back a pulse caster pistol.
Shit.
So both of those use the same um, type of battery, so you're
Ammo,
fine.
yeah, they do.
Yep. Yep. So you're fine as far as that's concerned. You have the same amount. And like I said, in here you can just plug in anywhere, so all your batteries can be recharged during your 10-minute rest.
Oh yeah, that sonic pistol is a significant upgrade from what I. I'm
And
gonna put
Sonic,
the.
all of you guys seem to have laser stuff, so this
Oh,
one
I
will actually
just
work against things.
all I had was the needler and the arc pistol. Um, I also have the Casata microcord armor that was black with the crimson accents that we found in our ship. I'm putting that back if anybody would like it. Because the freeboot armor is going to give me one more bonus point of energy armor class. So yeah, that'll help. Now I actually have a pistol worth shooting people with.
There you go. All right. So to sum up what a little bit of what happened last week, you guys had found that this room where you had the major fight with the in here is the main control room. Had all the banks of computers and such. Um, they attempted to go into it, but there were some firewalls that they weren't able to bypass, and so it ended up being locked out as a countermeasure. But you can just you know that you have somebody did a check and was able to determine you have 24 hours, and it'll unlock again to where you can try again. Um, so you can, at this point, you can head back to where you've been staying and get some rest. You can stay here and rest. Uh, like I said, you've cleared out this area. The boss lady did get away. She sort of just disappeared. Uh, she was not quite dead yet. Um,
I
so
want to explore where this tunnel
you're
goes.
not sure what happened to her, but you can send people back from the, you could talk to the Deep Cultures Institute, and they could send people here to hack into the computer and get what their information back. Um, or you guys can come back Tomorrow, lots of different things. Depends on how you want to handle it and what you want to do with the computers. But like I said, you
I'd
guys are
say if
pretty
this
much
is
done.
their data, we need to call the Deep Cultures Institute in and let them deal with the computer. Because this is ultimate. We came here for them. So as far as I'm concerned, everything here, now that it's been abandoned by the dragons, it belongs to them. Except for what we carry out. That belongs to us.
Except for all stuffing stuff in our backpacks. We're heading out.
I still want to know where this tunnel goes, and is it big enough to drive a vehicle out of? It looks like it is.
That's what we got to do. Because there ain't nowhere else, no other way out, is there? How do you get the cars in? Has to be that
Well,
way.
they came out this tunnel. That's my intention, unless somebody has a better idea.
Do you want to go investigate down there first and then drive the car through?
Yeah, I would just say, let's just drive the car through.
All right, let's do it, man. It's either you or Loki who's a good driver.
Loki's probably a better driver than I am.
Loki, you want to drive?
So who has the? Let me look at the party sheet.
I didn't
Skills.
take everything.
I have one rank.
In what?
Actually, Twitch is your best
Piloting.
pilot.
Yeah. Oh, Twitch? Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
So Roberta with a +5. I mean, Twitch with a +5 is the best. All right. So Twitch, go ahead and give me a piloting check. Where is?
One moment.
There it is. Boink.
Hey, Doc.
Yes,
Doc,
sir. Yes, sir.
did you already take out what you need for armor and pistol?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've taken what I want.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put the rest of it in my no space bag then. Let me see this thing better.
All right. So it
No.
takes you a little while to figure exactly, squeeze yourself in there and figure out the controls. They weren't really made for a Placida, and they, as you guys are in there and you keep bumping into whoever's in the front seat with you, and your 3-point turn to turn around and leave ends up being like a 16-point turn, but you make it, and once you get rolling, you're fine. Once you get out of this little tiny room that you're in,
Sweet.
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then you're finally able to get out and check something.
While he's talking, did we decide we're going to keep the data pack computer tier 2 hardened thing? Are we keeping that?
You should.
Okay. All right, I got everything. No space bag it.
It sounded like a John Deere tractor.
I know, right? The
Model T Ford.
nope. So nobody has bullets, right?
Nope.
I do.
Not that you can use.
I have a huge number of pharmaceutical syringes, which I can shoot at people just to do damage if I want.
Okay, we'll go with it. All right. So how we're going to do this? Peeps.
All right, so you guys head back into town, and are you gonna? Did you want to try to? Let's see what time it is. Go back to my calendar. Come on, waiting for Fantasy Ground to catch up. Here it is. All right, so it is. So it's 12:30. when you guys get into the car and start driving out. So this is actually a network of passageways and sewers and things that have been dug into and fashioned and leads to a larger network under this bubble here in Corona. And with your piloting check, it takes you a little while. It takes you about half an hour. Sometimes you have to stop and turn around, and sometimes it narrows down to where you have to stop and the car won't fit, so you have to turn back around again. But you're able to figure it out. You've got in this the equivalent of GPS, so you know where you are in relation to the surface. You just don't know. There are no maps of these subterranean tunnels and stuff, so you're not sure where the exit is and stuff. So it takes you a little while. It's 1 o'clock by the time you guys finally get back up. You break out in this huge. The sun comes blaring through the windshield as you're now up on the surface again. You're able to tell where you are, no problem. Like I said, with the basically the equivalent of GPS um, in the car. So did you want to try and where did you want to go at this point?
Back to the Deep Cultures Institute or wherever it is we had lodging and have a long rest.
Okay, so right now you're in a
I like
different
that
bubble.
idea.
In a totally different bubble than Deep Cultures Institute. So your best bet would be to go ahead and, if you're looking for a rest, is stop where you were spent the night last night, and you guys
That
can.
works.
Yep. All right, so let me turn this off. Click. All right, so I'm going to push along rest. See, rest. Overnight rest. Okay, so Twitch, you're still down 8 at the end of the round of the rest. But Doc, if you want to go ahead and remove the applied field dressing from everybody in the comment
I
tracker,
will.
they are no longer under that condition. And let me add is now 9 p.m. It does not get dark here. I'm going to say it's actually going to be 10 because you guys are resting and eating and everything else. So it's 10 p.m. on 7th day, 3:18. You touch base with the Steve Cultures Institute. What are you telling them? Are you going to have them send a crew out, or what are you going to do with the car
No.
and with the computers?
The car, I think we're going to keep.
I mean the red car, the Corvette. I mean the sports car.
We left it down there. We don't have a use for that, really.
No.
Okay,
Give it to the Deep Cultures Institute. Let them sell it.
gotcha. All right, and
Yeah, what
the
he said.
okay, and what are you telling them to do with the computer?
I
Are you
can
going to go back
help.
yourselves, or you guys? Or do you just want them to send a crew?
We're going to have them
I
send
have,
the crew. This
Yeah.
was their data that was lost.
Okay,
I have some diplomacy skills as well as sense motive. So if you want to try to get better prices, we might be able to do that.
all right.
So
So
Sven, can I get some more bullets while we're there?
you can. There's the bazaar, and there's also just regular stores. You can have them delivered to where you stay if you want. To add
So how much are
5 credits, just look in the. Let me see in items. So give me just a moment. I'm looking for something else. What? How can it not be here? It has to be here. All right. So let me go back to small. All right. Well, There it was. I just had it small. Rounds, small arm. They're 40. It's 40 credits or 45 if you want them delivered to your door for 30 of them.
Okay.
So for 45,
I
you get
need,
30.
as in what I have in my all my credits for 45. You said
So if you spend
I
increments
wanted to
of
get
40, you will get increments of 30 rounds.
okay. So I'll. How about how much is 440 then? Right? Can I get that many? So I'll spend $440. Right? That should get me.
So you want
What,
300 rounds?
yeah,
Okay, so it'll cost you
I
440.
have a no space bag, man. This thing
It'll
rocks.
cost you 445 credits
So, sorry,
to
how
have
many
them
rounds was that?
delivered.
How many rounds was it?
300. So just change the number in your
Let's make it
inventory.
150 then. Let's make it 150 then.
Okay, so
Have
that's
it.
205 credits,
Okay, cool.
and you have 150 rounds,
Cool.
and they're delivered to your door.
Very nice. Okay, let's put rounds in here.
All right, so I was just looking for, here it is, page 229 to see how much. So if you want to sell your cruiser, because sadly you guys are in a bubble, you can have it shipped to your ship if you want, transported over to your ship,
Yeah, that's the idea.
or you can just sell it. It's typically runs for 6,195. So you would get, a percentage of that.
I think we should just keep it. Or maybe trade it for one that has a Bolita driving configuration for Twitch.
So that's something Twitch can actually do himself if he wants to spend some time and a couple engineering checks. And a few UPBs, he can outfit that to where it'll fit him however he wants to, whether it's
How
moving
many?
the seat back
Oh,
or out
open up the back.
or
Let's
something.
open up the back seat divider. Open up the back seat divider.
Yep. Just take out the front seat completely and then he just climbs in.
That would work for me.
Yep. So as a mechanic, that's something he can do himself. It may not look pretty, but if he wants to make it look pretty, he can do that too. This might be a little harder for, the halfling may have to sit on his back while the other two are in the passenger seat as they drive.
In the child seat, right? The child
Right.
seat.
All right, so let me go ahead and take a look at the party sheet and see. You guys are level fur, and where is my book? Here it is. And that is enough. As you turn in the information, we can go. We'll touch base on it again next week. But as you guys turn over the information, DCI is able to retrieve it. There's a little bit more information that I have that will figure out where you guys are going next. But you all will turn level 5. So you'll start next week with level 5. And
Because I'm not showing it on my things.
what do
I
you mean
see
not
only
showing it on your things?
my XP is only 6431, and I need 10,000.
Correct. And that so you will, with the fights that you've had and turning in the information, that is enough to get you up to level 5. So I'll fix that for you.
Nice.
You will turn
Can I
level
do that?
5. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. And if you guys want to hang out and level up, we can do that. But I'll go ahead and close the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Those of you who are here, I appreciate you.
Good to be back.
And
Indeed.
for
Thanks.
S&G, would you try one more time to see if we can do that healing serum? You should be able to do more than one a night. So I'm not sure
Give me a
why it's so restrictive. I definitely need to fix it. I didn't want it to sit there and be spammed and have, 30 of them in 1 minute, but it should
Nope,
definitely be
out
more
of
than that.
stock. You
That's
probably
weird.
have a limit on the number of times per
All right.
session you can do it.
Healing potion. All right. So I'll get that fixed in Twitch chat. All right, guys. Well, hey, hope you enjoyed it. You have finished this last chapter in this last book, Soldier of Brass. We are moving on to the next book. Next
Are you
time we
going to
get
do
together.
another one shot in between?
That is my intent. I would like to, if I can find somebody over the next 2 weeks. I put out a couple feelers so far. Have not had any response yet, but yes, I also know a guy who runs this thing on Saturdays who might be willing to do it again. Who's done it before. So we'll play it by ear and see. More than likely, next time we meet, we'll be doing a one shot. But if not,
I would definitely do it again if you needed me to step in.
Awesome. So regardless, next time we meet in 2 weeks, we will be doing a one shot. Just a matter of who. And thanks for playing. Level up and enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much. Say good night.
Thank you for the games, fan. Good night.
All right, people. Thank you for showing up, man.